As far as I know, we've had God knows how many policemen in 4 years? 3?
3, yes.
For months, there have been endless rumours that the village bobby may soon be no more. And now at last, Pinky has heard the official position from police headquarters.
Well, tell me.
Right, I've spoken to the Chief Inspector at the police station, and he has informed me that there's no intention to get rid of us. They think the Royal Policing is a good thing, and it's here to stay.
Oh, I think, you know, out in the sticks, if you might say, wants more help than up there in a town. Like the countryside was looking after. See, the population's gone up a lot.
Yes. Yeah.
Since the elevator was here.
There's going to be a lot more work over the next couple of years in Bentley anyway, because of the bypass.
Yeah.
So, you know, there's got to be somebody here, and there will be. So,
what's your reaction to this news, Tony, that the post of the village bobby in Bentley seems to be secure?
Well, it's got to be right. For all concerned. I mean, crime starts in little places and gets bigger. And I think the more you have a sort of your local constable, or whatever you like to call officer, and the more he knows the people in the village, you're in the swing of it all the time.
So you're relieved to hear this, are you?
Oh, it is. I would have thought a lot of people were relieved. They should be.
You can bet your life there is no doubt. They're the boys we know that we could never do without. You can feel safe and sound when they're strolling around.
With that behind him, Pinky's back to work with a vengeance. Although not everyone's pleased with the news he's here to stay. Just down the road, an annual invasion is underway.
Okay, come on.
Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner that I love London so.
A tumble-down row of old huts is suddenly being brought to life. The hop pickers have arrived from the East End to work on Tony's farm. There are only about a dozen of them now, old friends, here every year, just like their parents and grandparents before them. What does it mean to you coming here, Ada?
Oh, it's heaven. It really is. I mean, you've got to be a hopper to know what hopping's about. I mean, it's a break from the usual routine of London.
So it really means a lot to you?
It does, really and truly. I mean, it's not everybody's cup of tea, Nigel, but I can come down here, I can fetch my dogs and my cat. If I go on holiday, I've got to put them in kennels. Nobody wants them. But down here, and the people are so nice here. We've never had a crossword, and they accepted me. I mean, we're Londoners, aren't we?
I get a funny feeling inside of me.
3 years ago, Ada, the longest serving of them all, had a stroke whilst she was working here. Not that it made any difference. It just means the journey to the hop shed now takes a little longer.
That I love London town.
Oh, I can see there should be something on this notice board. Yes, let's see what there is.
Hilda and Margaret on a clandestine assignment.
For which one? We have a weekday regular for morning. Yes, it's 10. £10.
Nobody knows they're here.
For others, it's...
And that's just the way they want it. It's a 6-day week. They need to get the harvest in as quickly as possible, whilst the hops remain in perfect condition. The economy of the whole farm depends on it. For the next month, the men will be out in the fields, and Ada and the girls will keep the hungry old hop machine moving smoothly.
Anytime you'll have a way,
any evening, any day, you'll find us always doing the Liverpool.
If the machine breaks down, the delay could prove very expensive. It's now that Brian's long hours of maintenance and preparation are put to the test.
Everything's free and easy. Do as you don't, well, please ease. Why don't you make your way there? Go there, stay there.
And there's one man who's more interested than most in the success of the operation.
You'll find yourself.
So far, at least, everything seems to be running according to plan. What sort of a harvest is it going to be? Can you tell?
You tell me.
What's it looking like?
At the moment, not bad.
Not better than
Not
last
good.
year anyway, wasn't it?
Not bad. Get a hailstorm and say goodbye to the lot. Never count your eggs before they're hatched. When the last vine goes in there, then you'll know what sort of year you've got. Not before. It's like harvesting.
Yeah,
Are the hop pickers behaving themselves, Brian?
sort of.
Machine operators, get with it. Machine operators.
Machine operatives.
Don't call them hop pickers.
Anytime you're Lambert Way, any evening, any day, find us all.
For Brian, all the sudden activity is a welcome diversion from the family traumas following the death of his son. In fact, the vicar's been round to see how he's coping, and as a result, Brian has agreed to return to bell ringing. Do you think your faith might be coming back?
I don't know. I've got to be honest. I don't know. See, if I have to believe Paul's in a better place, I have to believe there's a God, don't I? That's the truth of the matter. This is part of what me and the vicar talked about, you know. It's, if you want to believe they're in a better place, then you have to believe there's got to be a God. So it's a bit contradictory for me to say there isn't one and then hope that he's somewhere better. Yeah.
Big wedding, you better not make any mistakes with the bells.
Oh, I hope not. That's the worst thing about it, isn't it? If I make any, everybody's going to hear it.
In the marquee on the village green, it's the annual barn dance. And Simmy's second date with John. It's her first opportunity to show him off in public. Having got him to herself behind the tent, though, John seems more interested in working through his entire range of celebrity impressions.
Did you ever see Blue Peter?
Yes, yes.
Did you?
Yes,
Did you
yes.
Okay, okay. Thank you for calling the Blue Peter Lifeboat Upping Line. John here, Val, Chris and I, we're out walking Shep and Petra in the park. So, that's one. Actually, The Sun ran a series on, was it 20 interesting things you never knew about John Noakes, and they ran out after 7.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they couldn't think of anything else to say.
How many times has he rung you since that date last week?
Oh, do you really want me to tell the truth, John?
How many? How many times?
Oh, he's rung me every day.
Yeah, that's a
Rung
good
me
sign.
every day. Yes, it is a very good sign. And I thought, if he isn't going to turn up today, I'm going to lose faith in all the human race. But he did. Here
Yeah, I
he
did.
is.
Is this going to come to a third date?
I should think so, yeah. Yeah, I see no reason why not, unless it's a fantastic row. So I think
But
I think
you've
you've got to be.
I'm going to
I
be
think
very
you're just gonna be-
disappointed with people if there isn't going to be a third date, but there you are.
You just got to go with the flow. Great believer in that.
Yes,
You know.
well, that's right. That's right, isn't it? Take it as it comes. Enjoy
Absolutely.
it.
Absolutely.
The heavens above, now circle left and jump with joy. And when you get back home,
Too fast, as I shan't see them. I think it's a bit of a sea, Margaret. Is this the wrong road? We must be getting roughly to about halfway soon. don't know how many miles we've done. Yes, I should stop somewhere down here, I think, Margaret, and you'd have a look. Children in here? No, I would have thought how many people on the sign.
At last, amateur sleuths Hilda and Margaret seem to be nearing an end to their relentless clue-gathering mission.
We could get them to go round the green. I don't...
I'm Brian.
Yeah.
See you back again. Right?
Yeah.
Good.
Got here in the end.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
Yeah. Give it a try, see what happens.
Yeah, you'll be all right. It's like riding a bike, they say.
Yeah. I think it's a bit more dangerous, isn't it? If you get it wrong. Yeah. Yeah. It's just when I first pull it off.
It's 5 months since Brian last rang a bell.
If I manage to get through that little hole.
Not surprising, he's a little anxious.
But 25%.
Get that fish camper going. Do you reckon that'd make it better out?
Well, I'm hoping so. I mean, it's a new line we're going to try, so you've got to keep trying.
At the village stores, there's growing concern amongst the staff about the future.
Yeah, it could do. Sell anything.
Make a lot of difference, though.
Yeah. Sell anything.
Because it'd be quite. It's a good fridge to display things, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're desperate for any ideas which could increase business.
We'll lose a bit of trade, I think.
So how have the last few weeks been for you?
Well, I've just done my 6 monthly figures for this year, and unfortunately, they're quite a bit down on last year. So, what I said earlier on about cutting staff down, I've already made somebody redundant, laid them off, because I'm quite frankly, I've run out of ideas. I've tried everything. And having lost my father 3 years ago, who I could turn to for some advice, I can't anymore. So I'm going to call him my Uncle Albert and have a chat to him about the situation and go from there.
Would he be able to help you, do you think?
Well, with his experience in this trade, him and my father started this business up from a little shop selling carrots and potatoes. So I'm sure he's got plenty of experience in which to tell me what I could do next.
It sounds as though something's going to have to give.
I'm afraid it is, yeah. Something's going to happen somewhere, but what it is, until tomorrow's meeting with my uncle, I don't know.
Might the shop have to close?
You never know, but I hope not. I certainly hope not.
The future of the stores doesn't just affect Alan. Terry and the other staff are depending on a change of fortune.
Yeah, try that.
At the wedding, something's gone disastrously wrong. Several ushers appear backstage, stumbling in the darkness.
That looks okay. Yeah.
This is not happened. What's going on? What's going on? What's happening? Oh, we've had a power failure.